Is it possible for you to build your network marketing business in kind of like hush-hush secret? So this may be that you have a certain job or a profession, or I don't know, whatever situation you may find yourself in, where you're like, man, I can't really be out in the open with this. Is it possible for me to build any kind of results? Well, yeah, you absolutely can. I'm going to give you a strategy at the end where if you want to build big, but don't want to do it out in the open directly, you can definitely do that. I'll leave that till the end. But I want to go through a couple of things first with you to make sure this is going to work well for you. So let's just dive into that, okay? So the first thing you want to ask yourself is why? Why do you want to build in secret? If it's something to do with like safety, I don't know, maybe a job is at risk or something. I don't know. I'm not here to be a guidance counselor. You may have your reasons. But if it's something along the lines of, well, it's not cool, I don't think MLM is cool, or I'm embarrassed about it, or I'm afraid that if I tell everybody and then I don't do well in it, what will I look like? I would say those are the wrong reasons to be building in secret. Now, I'll still give you the tactic at the end, so it's up to you. I'm not your dad, right? You can do what you want. But I would just say question that first. Because if there's a reason why you're not doing this and it isn't really a necessity, you're choosing to keep it in secret, that can often lead to limitations. Why would that be? Well, you know that once you reach a certain level of success, so you start to build, let's say you keep it in secret. You can do that because there's separate platforms. You can, let's say right now, you're trying to keep it separate from your job. Well, you could use Facebook ads under a different brand name to a lead capture page and a funnel. It's very rare someone's going to find and dig and find and all that, right? It's very rare that would happen. So there are techniques you could use. Maybe right now people do headhunting on LinkedIn, so you leave LinkedIn out of it and you just focus on Twitter. Again, maybe you create an account under a different type of brand or something. There's ways you can do it. But any level of success as you start to build a big team, when you're going to want to get you on stage, when all these opportunities open up to you and people start to give you shout outs and, oh, Rich has helped me do this, Rich has helped me do that, whatever your name is, right? What does success bring? Well, success brings attention and curiosity. That's what it brings. Loads more people, once I started getting on leaderboards and once I started getting results, loads more people would reach out to me. Oh, I found you through this avenue. I searched for you. I looked for you on different social media platforms. I have a lot of people nowadays say, oh, I've looked through your podcast. I've listened to your podcast. I've watched your videos, right? So even if I was only using one platform, it spills out into others. Most people who watch my YouTube videos or listen to my podcast, they'll message me through another social media platform. They don't often reach out directly through podcasting, because I don't think you can, and they don't often reach out directly through YouTube unless it's a comment. Mainly it's, oh, I've found you out on Facebook, or I found you over on LinkedIn, or whatever it may be, whatever platform they're using. So that attention, if you know, stick to you, if you know that at a certain point on which you don't know what it is, there's no hard and fast rule, there's a tipping point between you being able to choose to keep it a secret and can't control how many people find out about what you're doing, that's going to cause you to limit yourself. If there's a tipping point around about, like, say, halfway and you can feel it getting closer, you're going to try and bounce away from that ceiling as opposed to smash through it in terms of results, aren't you? It would be kind of like, for me, I would never want to be a famous actor. I was going to say famous actor or actress. How would that? I wouldn't want to be one of those either. I wouldn't never want to be a famous actor. Why? I couldn't stand the idea of right now there's a bunch of people outside the door trying to take a photo of me and my family. I couldn't stand the idea, like today I went for a run and then a walk with my family, took the dog out. I couldn't stand the fact that I would no longer be able to do that. If we went on to travel or vacation holiday, that I would have to navigate things specially, that I couldn't go out for a meal without someone pulling to pieces what I was eating, rummaging through my bins, trying to make up lies about my relationship to try and just sell some whatever. That would drive me insane. I would not swap no amount of money for that kind of attention. So if you're feeling that the attention is going to bring negativity in the sense of you're trying to keep it a secret, you're going to shy away from it. You're going to, not that I ever had a promising acting career, but you get my drift, right? If it's not the kind of attention that you're looking for, you're going to shy away from it. So we don't want to do that. Okay, Richard, you've told me about all that. I still want to build in secret, or I've got the right reasons to. How do I do that? Well, the best way is if you brand yourself. Okay? You can do that in two ways. Maybe you're saying, Richard, I don't mind people seeing I'm building a business. I don't mind using my name. I just don't want them to see that it's an MLM. Well, you could still stick to your name. Like I have richardmatheru.com, right? You could still have yourname.com and center your marketing around that. I'm going to tell you what that is in a second. Or you may say, actually, it's completely out of like the deal that I'm anyway seen to be involved. Okay, well, if you're going to brand yourself, you could brand with a company name. I don't mean your MLM company, don't do that. It'll be against guidelines and it's not smart anyway. You may leave or quit or it may go under. So you can have a company name. So for example, I've started to transition some of the work I do to Authority Networker. So that's my brand. Now, I'm on there doing pictures and videos, but I don't have to be. I could just do blog posts. I could do typed things. I could pay someone to do my marketing for me in terms of the voice. I could give them scripts. So I wouldn't have to be seen to be directly involved. I could brand myself with a name that has nothing to do with Richard Matheru. Or I can have Richard Matheru up front just delivering this type of content. Now, what we can do with both of that is we can plug it into some kind of funnel. Okay? Now the funnel can be where we ask their information, we ask them to schedule a call with us, we give them value, and what we then do from that funnel then is we actually get on with that person one-on-one. This is the safest way to do it if you want to keep it a secret. So now you're protected. So if you're given a bit of information in the funnel, or again, someone else can do it. It could be an explainer video. It could be a screen recording of a PowerPoint. It doesn't have to be you if you want to keep it totally secret. So even if somebody opts in, they may not see that it's you. If it's your brand, you could have your own name and you could do the video. It's entirely up to you. But nobody knows what the back end offer is. See, this is front end, and then back end is going to be what the actual offer is. So if you're saying, Richard, I don't mind building a business, but I don't want people to know it's MLM, well, you discuss the offer on the one-on-one call. You tempt them into an appointment, you give them a little bit of information on the funnel, on the video, but when they get on the one-on-one call is when you dive in. Now, obviously, you're going to know if it's not the right person and not to share that with them on the one-on-one call. If you're like, I want it to be totally out in secret, I don't want anybody to know, again, what could you do? Well, on the call, you could hire someone to close for you. Or you could just have a long presentation and then has them take a trial directly with the company. So you could, let's say, have a opt-in that says, this is, healthandwellnessbrand.com. Here's 7 secrets to getting six-pack abs. They enter the name and email. Here's a video that one of our business partners created about how they helped get these six-pack abs. Okay, here's where you can actually get the supplements that were mentioned in the video. Here's where you can go and buy those products from the website. At no point in time were you really involved in that. Now, what I would say is that will harm your conversions because people connect with people. But if you get the marketing done really well and you take some extra time and accept it's a little bit slower to do, you can keep it totally secret. A better bet would be for you to be involved in that and then at the back end, then introduce the offer. So you do the videos, you do the content, and you say, hey, book a call with me and I can tell you more about what I'm talking about, and when they do, you then actually explain the offer so long as you say, okay, it's safe for me to do so, right? So you've got those two options. So hopefully that helps. If you are someone that's looking to build it a secret, you now have a strategy where you're able to do that. Lead with your brand or your company name brand. You can either back end your offer or you can take them directly through the corporate channels if that's what you're going to do with your network marketing business. Just make sure it's for the right reasons. Make sure you're not going to reach a tipping point and then shy away and bounce back from that ceiling. And anything else you want to ask me about the subject, just stick it in the comments, or my social media links are in the description area. If you scroll down, you'll see where you can message me on those platforms. As I always like to say, go create a day in a life that counts. Always have more desires than excuses. I hope this helped you. I hope this was beneficial. Was it? If it was, like the video if you like the video. And if you're a subscriber on my podcast or YouTube, I'll catch you on the next one. If you want more instruction, more help and guidance from me, if this was useful, I got years worth of work all down at richardmatheru.com. So there is free training, resources, paid products, like any level that you're at, you can progress and grow your business from someone that's been in the trenches, gone from nowhere to sponsoring nearly 800 people and coaching other network marketers to generate over now £1.5 million in their business. So plenty of things I'm not very good at. Teaching you as a network marketer how to grow your business, that's where one of the reasons things I excel at. So I'll see you over at that website. Have a fantastic day, whatever you're doing, and bye for now.